Hello, welcome back to the vlog. So I woke up last night, had a bit of a fever, muscle aches, a bit of a scratchy cough. Has COVID finally got me. So just been to get a test. Test centre staff were absolutely excellent. So I'm going to take it easy today and I'll update you on whether after over a year and a half of this pandemic, it's finally found me, this virus. The COVID result is in. Your coronavirus test result is positive. It comes to no surprise given the symptoms I've been having, but I did think I might have slipped through the net given the fact that I've been seeing patients with the virus for over a year and a half and then suddenly now come into contact with it. So my girlfriend and I have both tested positive, and weirdly enough, because we got symptoms at the same time, I think we caught it when we went to a pizza restaurant. So imagine all that, over the last year and a half, seeing patients with Covid-19, being in the red zone, and then suddenly you just get it eating out. It goes to show the PPE that we wear, masks and things, actually work. Although all along I've been would prefer to be wearing respirator masks when I saw patients with Covid-19 rather than surgical masks. But for me individually, it's obviously the surgical masks have been enough to protect me. I know I can't speak for everyone, but yeah, I guess the PPE works from that point of view. So I do think we need to be mindful, and we're not out of this yet, particularly the people that aren't vaccinated. So we're very lucky that we've had our vaccinations, so the risks of us going into hospital and developing severe disease are very low. I mean, they're low given age and the fact that we're fit and healthy, but made even lower by having a vaccine. And being in hospital over the last few weeks, they're the people we're seeing coming into hospital, the people that are unvaccinated, slightly older than myself. And really a tweet I saw just last week sums it up perfectly. I mean, I'll put it up here. Matthew has agreed for me to share his story. 34, footy coach and dad, so a chap younger than me, self-confessed vaccine skeptic until he caught COVID. If he could turn back time, he would. Our sickest patients are unvaccinated and under 40. Matthew is fighting for his life. Save yours. Get vaccinated. And the reason why I highlight this tweet is not to kind of ram it home for you and give it loads of fear. It's the response that this has got on Twitter. They often say, don't elevate the kind of trolls or these type of things, but just so you're aware, we have a battle on our hands in terms of getting facts right. So lots of people commenting on this photo here that the chap looks fine, that he's texting on his phone so he can't be that sick, that the monitor's off, all of which is just ridiculous. If a guy needs a machine to breathe, you're pretty sick. And turning off an NIV machine like that, you could be dead within minutes. And the amount of people that have come at this and attacking the doctor that's tweeted it and undermining this important story here is a major barrier in people not getting vaccinated, and more people like Matthew are going to end up in hospital and struggling. And just a tragic twist to this story is, and actually what first led me into this story was that actually Matthew then died just a few days ago. So all these people saying he's not sick and stuff, it just goes to show you that they don't know what they're talking about. We're not out of this yet. Vaccination is the best way to get you protected. So a huge shout out to everyone that's been involved in the vaccine process, both developing it and rolling it out. And that is offering me and my girlfriend protection from the serious risks at this time. Finally, on a kind of more light-hearted thing, and almost kind of a full circle. The very first vlog I did, well over a year ago, I was moving out of my folks because I was staying with them to save up money for a house. Well, I finally managed to do it. Finally managed to get my own place. But because literally the day I completed the house was the day I got the positive test. So now I'm in a flat for another 10 days just waiting to move into the place. So, you can't make this stuff up. So on that note, I've got a good 10 days isolation now. Thank you to everyone that sent messages of support on Instagram and things. I'm feeling absolutely fine. muscle aches, fever. Obviously, I'm not quite out the woods yet, right? This secondary reaction tends to come a little bit later, doesn't it? But I am feeling good. The symptoms have subsided. Was kind of bad over the first 24 hours, but feeling good now. You know, I'm putting it down to the vaccine. I'm sure the anti-vaxxers will probably just say COVID's just a mild illness. I would have done fine without it, but you know, I know whose side I am on. So I'll leave things there. I hope you're all well. Hope you're going to have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon.